Okay, so let us start. ROR में हमने रूल 15, 16, 17 कर लिया था.
यस सर.
ओके, केस नंबर 1, 2, 3 हो चुका था कि नहीं?
यस सर, कंप्लीट हो गया था.
केस नंबर 1, 2, 3.
गौतम भाई माइक बंद करो यार.
केस नंबर 1, 2, 3 हो चुका है.
यस सर.
यस सर, हो गए.
केस नंबर 4, 4 and 5.
सर केस नंबर 6 तक हो गया था अपना.
केस नंबर 6 भी हो गया है. दैट मीन्स CBD ऑन द पुट बाव कर लिया हमने.
यस सर.
CBD on the port bow with all those range rings. ओके, चलो लेट मी कम, मैं उसको लेके आता हूँ. ऑलराइट, सो आई एम नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू fishing vessels. All right, in fishing vessel, so we're now talking about rule number 26 for the lights of fishing vessel. Okay, so we're talking about rule number 26. So in fishing vessel it says vessel engaged in fishing, whether underway or at anchor, will display only the light shapes prescribed in this rule. Whether underway or at anchor. Okay. So a vessel engaged in trawling. So if you're talking about trawler, by which is meant the dragging through the water of a dredge net or another apparatus used as a fishing appliance. So dragging through the water of a dredge net basically means that he is kind of you are then unable to alter course in that vessel. So she will then show green over white. So green, white, or a shape consisting of two cones with their apexes together. So day signal of this vessel will be this one. Then he says a masthead light abaft of and higher than the all-round green light. So these green and white are all-round lights. इसके ऊपर में एक masthead light. So एक masthead light. ये आ गई white. ये masthead light हो गई. Higher than the all-round green light. A vessel of less than 50 meters in length shall not be obliged to exhibit such a light, but may do so. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Supposing you see this, the length of this trawler is probably 50 meters or more. इसका मतलब ये है. This white light is indicating length probably 50 meters or more. And supposing you don't see this white light, then length is less than 50 meters. This is the meaning of this line. Then he says when making way through water, in addition to the lights, side light and stern light. So therefore, if you see green and red, so What does this become? This becomes a trawler or a vessel engaged in trawling, length probably 50 meters or more. ठीक है? She is a trawler because of these lights. She is making way because you can see the side lights as seen from right ahead. This will be your answer. So I repeat, length probably 50 meters or more. That is because thanks to this masthead light. Trawler thanks to these two lights. These are all round lights. Side lights or stern light. So therefore green and red. So therefore making way. And because you are seeing them both, this are seen from right ahead. This will be your answer for this light. ठीक है? Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. तो इसको नाम दे दो केस नंबर 7. This will become case number 7. अब इसी वेसल को मैं पीछे से देखना चाहता हूं, तो अगर मैं इसको पीछे से देखना चाहता हूं तो ये गायब हो जाएगा. ओके, ये गायब हो जाएगा, ये गायब हो जाएगा, और यहां पे एक आ गई व्हाइट लाइट. ये अब ये क्या बन गया? अ ट्रॉलर. लेंथ आई डोंट नो, सो आई कैन नॉट प्रिडिक्ट. सो लेंथ मुझे नहीं पता, क्योंकि लेंथ मैं खाली आगे से बता सकता हूं. बिकॉज आई एम सीइंग अ स्टर्न लाइट, सो शी इज मेकिंग वे as seen from right astern. As seen from right astern. Now, the question is, if you see this vessel, and daytime you will see this fellow. Now, this is case number 8. This is case number 8. Now, if you see this fellow, what will be your action? So you have identified this fellow. She's a trawler. She's making way because you're seeing the stern light as seen from right astern. Now the question is, what is your action? Anybody?
Sir, it will depend on the situation.
This is your situation I'm giving you. You can't give me this answer. ये आंसर नहीं दे सकते. Depends on the situation. मैं सिचुएशन तो आपको दे
Sir,
रहा हूँ.
keep clear.
और
Sir, alter to starboard and keep clear.
alter to starboard and keep clear. Anybody else? Can you alter to port?
Yes.
No, sir.
No, sir.
You can't alter to port? क्यों भाई? Why can't you alter to port? Which rule prohibits you?
सर कर सकते हैं बट प्रेफरेबल चॉइस स्टारबोर्ड साइड का ऑल्टरेशन.
Reason?
Sir,
Reason for altering to
because of
starboard.
good seamanship, like if in future another situation develops from our port side, then we don't have a room on starboard side to alter. But if we
Okay.
already alter to starboard, then we have room in starboard to take action.
But you are refusing. Some guys are refusing to alter to port. I want to know the reason. Which rule is prohibiting you from altering to port? Who is prohibiting you from altering to port? I want to know that. बोलो.
रूल 19.
रूल 19. 19 कहां से आ गया भाई?
तो restricted visibility था.
वो तो आरवी में है, हम तो गुड विजिबिलिटी की बातें कर रहे हैं अभी. आरवी को कहां से घुसा रहे हो अभी? प्लीज डोंट जंबल अप रूल्स. वी आर इन गुड विजिबिलिटी राइट नाउ, तो आरवी मत घुसाओ प्लीज. हाँ जी, come on. Which rule is prohibiting me from altering to port? भाई, I am overtaking this guy ना? Yes or no? Am I overtaking him? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what does Rule 13 say? Any vessel overtaking any other. Correct or not? Any vessel overtaking any other. Agreed? So that means I can overtake him from the starboard side, I can overtake him from the port side. Now the question is, how is she heading? Please see the orientation of the stern light. It is off-centered to the port. How is this possible when she is heading like this? That means she is headed to starboard. Agreed? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अगर 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 ये व्हाइट लाइट इधर मैं दे देता ऐसे, सपोजिंग ऐसे दे दिया मैंने, इसका मतलब क्या है? और इसका मतलब क्या है? और इसका मतलब क्या है? ये तीन केसेस दे रहा हूं अलग अलग. जब ऐसे है तो शी इज गोइंग राइट अहेड, बिल्कुल एकदम आगे जा रहा है. जब ये है, शी इज गोइंग टू स्टारबर्ड. जब ये है, शी इज गोइंग टू पोर्ट. एग्रीड?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
तो
sir.
अब, तो इस केस में व्हाट विल योर, हाउ विल यू लाइक टू ऑल्टर?
Alter to port, sir.
Correct, absolutely right. So it will be wrong if you alter to starboard because she is already headed this way. तुम भी उधर ही जाना चाहते हो. You will take more time to overtake her. Number one. Number two, risk of collision will increase when you go to starboard. So starboard alteration means fail. So this will be two short blasts and alter course to port and pass well clear. PWC for short. Two short blasts and alter course to port and pass well clear. This is your answer. Copied? So any doubts in case number 8? All right. Next. Now he says a vessel engaged in fishing other than trawling. Right? So other than trawling, उसके लिए red white red है. Sorry, only red white है. I'm sorry. So vessel engaged in fishing. Other than trawling. So she will show red and white. So two all-round lights in a vertical line, upper being red, lower being white, or a shape consisting of two cones with their apexes together in a vertical line, one above the other. So इसका day signal same है. When there is outlying gear, now these vessels who are fishing, इनकी outlying gear भी होती है midship से. So एक boom होता है. So there is outlying gear extending more than 150 meters horizontally from the vessel, an all-round white light or a cone, apex upwards in the direction of the gear. So ये हो गई आउटलाइन गियर वाइट लाइट. और यहाँ पे इसका एक के कोन होगा with the apex upward in the direction of the gear. When she is making way through water, in addition to the lights prescribed, side light and stern light. So when she is this thing making way, green and red. There is no masthead light over here. So length you do not know. So there is nothing about length here. What is the reason why there is no length? Because these vessels are fishing vessels. ये generally छोटे जहाज होते हैं. ट्रॉलर्स जो होते हैं बड़े भी हो सकते हैं और छोटे भी हो सकते हैं. तो उसमें वो मास्ट हेडलाइट लग के वो उसकी लेंथ 50 मीटर से ज़्यादा हो सकती है. बट ये जहाज छोटे ही होते हैं जनरली. जनरली ये 24 मीटर के होते हैं, 24 मीटर्स. तो इसलिए इसमें कोई वाइट लाइट नहीं है. तो इसकी आइडेंटिफिकेशन क्या होगी? वेसल एंगेज्ड इन फिशिंग अदर देन ट्रॉलिंग. ये फर्स्ट पॉइंट हो गया इसका. लेंथ इज नॉट नोन. मेकिंग वे थ्रू वाटर as seen from right ahead. This is our case number 9. So how do you identify this? Vessel engaged in fishing other than trawling, making way through water as seen from right ahead. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this outlying gear. Oh, I'm very, very sorry. Having outlying gear extending more than 150 meters. Okay, now you are seeing this vessel like this. What would be your action?
Alter to port.
Absolutely
Two
right.
short blast, alter to port.
Absolutely right. Can you alter to starboard?
No, sir.
No, sir.
नो सर,
Why
फिशिंग
not?
गियर है.
बिल्कुल ठीक.
फिशिंग गियर.
बिकॉज यहाँ पे उसकी फिशिंग गियर है, तो इसलिए मैं स्टार्बर्ड नहीं जाऊंगा, तो मैं पोर्ट जाऊंगा. So 2 short blasts, alter course to port and pass well clear. Is this okay with everybody? ये क्लियर है? अब इसी का मैं एक केस नंबर 10 बना देता हूं. ये ग्रीन और रेड को गायब कर रहा हूं और एक यहां पे व्हाइट लाइट दे दी. अब क्या हो गया? ये
Sir,
वैसे
From right astern.
Vessel not
Engaged in fishing right
Absolutely.
astern, sir. Seen from right
Absolutely.
astern.
Absolutely right. Vessel engaged in fishing other than trolling. Making way, yes, it is making way. As seen from right astern. As seen from right astern. Now, what would be your action?
Two
Sir,
short
two
blast
short
alter
blast
coast to
alter to
port.
port.
Absolutely right. बिल्कुल ठीक. अगर ये outlying gear इधर होती, you would have altered to starboard. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Okay. Case number 11. इसी केस को मैं और मॉडिफाई कर देता हूं. ये व्हाइट लाइट भी गायब कर देता हूं. अब क्या है ये? Is she making way?
no sir.
She is
No,
not
sir.
making
No
way.
sir.
She is not making way. तो सबसे पहले इसका मेकिंग वे तो हटा दूं मैं. ओके. शी इज अ वेसल एंगेज्ड इन फिशिंग अदर देन ट्रॉलिंग. ये तो बिल्कुल ठीक है. शी हैज आउटलाइन गियर. ये भी बिल्कुल ठीक है. तो व्हाट इज शी डूइंग? शी इज अंडरवे but stopped, or she could be at anchor. ये समझ में आया?
सर फिर से रिपीट कर दे. अंडरवे बट
She is underway but stopped because she is not making way through water. So
Yes,
she is not
sir.
making way through water. She is underway but stopped. Or she could be at anchor. How? Point number 1. उसका शुरू का पॉइंट पहले क्या बोलता था? 26 अल्फा. वो कहता है, listen to this. Vessel engaged in fishing, whether underway or at anchor, shall exhibit only the lights and shapes prescribed in this. Right? मतलब क्या हुआ? चाहे वो अंडरवे हो, चाहे वो एंकर पे हो, right? She will show these lights. And if in addition she is making way, then she'll show the side lights and stern light. Now she is not showing me the side lights and stern light, so it's okay. अब इसी केस को मेरे को बताओ सोच के, can this be any other option? This is option. So can this be another option? Think. Can this be?
Yes sir.
हाँ जी, क्या हो सकता है?
Fishing
Fishing
vessel
vessel.
entering to port.
हाँ जी,
Fishing vessel underway
fishing
entering
vessel
port
under,
to port.
सर मेकिंग वे सर नॉट अंडरवे.
हाँ.
मेकिंग वे गोइंग टू
Making way.
पोर्ट.
And sir,
Correct.
outline gear less than 150.
No
Sir,
outline
no
gear.
outline
सर
gear.
आउटलाइन गियर नहीं होगा सर.
आउटलाइन गियर नहीं है.
Okay, sir.
तो ये बन गया फिशिंग वेसल. ये हो गया इसका स्टर्न लाइट.
यस सर.
तो अब ये स्टर्न लाइट है. तो अब स्टर्न लाइट है तो मतलब मेकिंग वे हो गया. सो शी इज अ फिशिंग वेसल मेकिंग वे, राइट, with no outlying gear. With no outlying gear. As seen from astern. As seen from astern. What will be your action for this vessel?
सर वन शॉट ब्लास्ट
One shot
ऑल्टर
blast.
कोर्स टू स्टारबोर्ड.
Correct.
Alter to starboard.
And pass well clear. Is this okay? This is option number 2. Your option number 1, option number 2. सो केस नंबर 11 में 2 ऑप्शन आ जाती हैं। ये समझ आ गया दोनों केसेस कैसे वेरी करे?
यस सर।
सर ऑप्शन 1 में क्या एक्शन था आपका?
ऑप्शन 1 में मैंने क्या एक्शन था, वो पोर्ट ही था क्योंकि स्टारबोर्ड में मेरे आउटलाइन गियर थी। तो
ओके सर, कॉपी।
ये मेरा ऊपर का आंसर है, ये मेरा ऑप्शन नंबर 1 का आंसर था, राइट। ये मेरा ऑप्शन नंबर 2 का आंसर है। ऑप्शन नंबर 1 में ये मेरी आउटलाइन गियर है, ऑप्शन नंबर 2 में मेरी आउटलाइन गियर कोई नहीं है, ये मेरी स्टर्न लाइट है जिसकी वजह से मैं मेकिंग वे हो गया। हाँ जी, ये क्लियर है, बिल्कुल कोई डाउट नहीं है। Anybody? Rule number 26. Okay. Point number D कहता है the additional signals prescribed in Annex 2 to these regulations apply to vessels engaged in fishing in close proximity to other vessels engaged in fishing. ठीक है, अभी Annex 2 में घुसेंगे। A vessel when not engaged in fishing shall not exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in this rule but only exhibit the lights prescribed for a vessel of her length. ठीक है, बात खत्म हो गई। अब Annex 2 में घुस जाते हैं। Annex 2, अब Annex 2 में घुस रहा हूँ। Annex 2 कहता है वो एडिशनल सिग्नल्स फॉर फिशिंग वेसल। अब ये जो फिशिंग वेसल्स होते हैं, ये अपनी कई जहाज जो होते हैं ये क्लोज प्रॉक्सिमिटी में भी फिशिंग करते हैं। ओके, दे नीड टू फिश इन क्लोज प्रॉक्सिमिटी बिकॉज ऑफ द नेचर इन विच दे आर डूइंग, राइट, और द नेचर ऑफ द गियर दैट दे आर यूजिंग। सो नाउ आई एम कमिंग टू Annex 2. Annex 2. इसको केस नंबर 12 बना लेते हैं। सो ये कहता है लाइट्स मेंशन्ड हेयरइन shall if exhibited in pursuance of 26 delta be placed where they can best be seen. They shall be at least 0.9 meters apart but at a lower level than lights prescribed in 26 Bravo 1 and Charlie 2, right? So these lights जिनकी बातें हो रही हैं ये they should be 0.9 meters apart, 0.9 meters apart, lower than green over white or red over white. They should be lower than that. Okay. The lights shall be visible all round the horizon at a distance of at least 1 mile. So visibility at least 1 mile, greater than equal to 1 mile. But at a lesser distance than the lights prescribed by these rules for fishing vessels. Okay. Signals for trawler. अब ट्रॉलर में घुस रहे हैं। कहता है अब ट्रॉलर, अब ट्रॉलर में जा रहे हैं। कहता है वेसल्स ऑफ 20 meters or more in length, so length greater than equal to 20 meters. When engaged in trawling, whether using demersal or pelagic gear, अभी for the time being मैं ये नहीं बता रहा हूँ कौन सी ये होती है, ये demersal और pelagic gear, अभी के लिए ये रहने दो, फिर मैं बाद में इसके डायग्राम दिखाऊंगा। I'll show you what they are. They shall exhibit when they're shooting their nets two white lights, so white shooting nets. When they're hauling nets, white over red, white over red. And when the nets have come fast upon an obstruction, red, 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 red. So shooting, hauling, obstruction. So ये तो हो गया इन जहाज़ों की कहानी। ओके, ब्रावो कहता है ईच वेसल ऑफ 20 meters और मोर इन लेंथ व्हेन एंगेज्ड इन पेयर ट्रॉलिंग। अब पेयर ट्रॉलिंग की कहानी आ गई। 1 2 लेंथ more than 20 meters, pair trawling. Okay, so by night, a searchlight directed forward and in the direction of the other vessel of the pair. So सबसे पहले तो he'll show a searchlight, two searchlights, एक forward जाएगी, एक pair पे जाएगी, जो उसका twin है. And when she is shooting or hauling their nets, or when the nets have come fast upon ocean, the lights prescribed in 2 alpha above. So they will also show these lights. Okay. A vessel length less than 20 meters engaged in trawling, whether using demersal or pelagic or engaged in pair trawling, may exhibit the lights prescribed in alpha or bravo of this section. मतलब अगर वो पेयर ट्रोलिंग कर रहा है और वो लेंथ लेस देन 20 मीटर्स है तो ये वाली लाइट्स दिखा देगा, बस उसी में काम चल जाएगा उसका. सो जब वो उसको सर्च लाइट दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. बेसिकली वो जो छोटा जहाज है 20 मीटर से छोटा है और वो कर रहा है तो वो डिमर्सल और पेलेजिक गियर या फिर पेयर ट्रोलिंग तो वो वाइट 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 रेड एंड रेड रेड दिखा देगा और उसका काम हो जाएगा. लेंथ लेस देन 20 meters, वाइट 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 रेड रेड रेड, विच एवर बी द केस. अच्छा, अब एक कई इनमें कई जहाज होते हैं जिनको कहते हैं परसीन, परसीनर्स या परसीन गियर. परसीन गियर. So vessels which are engaged in fishing with Persian gear may exhibit two yellow lights in a vertical line. These lights shall flash alternately every second. So flashing yellow lights, yellow, yellow, flashing yellow lights, alternate every second and with equal and occultation duration. Occultation का क्या मतलब होता है? With equal light and occultation, darkness. So equal light and equal darkness is called as these yellow flashing lights. These lights may be exhibited only when the vessel is hampered by the fishing gear. ये hampered होने चाहिए तभी ये दिखाएगा. Hampered by fishing gear. हाँ जी, ये समझ में आ गया. सो बेसिकली क्या है कि ये जो ट्रॉलर्स होते हैं, ये जो ट्रॉलर्स होते हैं, सो व्हेन यू हैव अ ट्रॉलर, सो okay, so now when you have a trawler, so what trawlers generally do is they will how do you identify a trawler? They will have a crane or a derrick at the back. एक बूम होगा पीछे में उनके पूप डेक पे. Okay, so that is how you will identify कि he is a trawler. Or he could have a big mast at the back, or he could have a crane, or he could have a derrick at the back. So उसका पर्पस क्या है? Or he could have two derricks at the back. That is also possible. Two derricks. तो उसका होता क्या है? What he does is एक की रनर वायर से वो एक नेट छोड़ता है पानी के अंदर. ओके, सो इसकी रनर वायर को वो स्लैक करता रहता है, और ये दूसरी रनर वायर दूसरे दूसरे डायरेक्ट के ऊपर जा रही है, तो ये इसको गोल बना, एक घेराव बना लेगा. ओके, and then he'll trap the fishes in it, because these are the nets, and this is deep, this is going down in the water. So he'll keep slackening this fellow, and he'll keep hauling on this fellow. So he's made a goal chakkar. Now the fishes get entrapped in it, and then he picks them up. So इसका weight बन जाता है कोई 40-50 ton, depending on the size of the net. Can be 20 tons also, depends on the, say, working load of the crane or derrick. So this is called as trawling. Now sometimes उसका एक दोस्त भी आ जाता है साथ में, और वो अपने दोस्त के साथ मिल जाता है. So two like-minded brothers or friends or whatever, they say कि चल हम दोनों एक साथ करते हैं. तो इसका जो डेरिक है एक का, तो ये वायर जो है उसको दे दी जाती है. So he is the guy who is lowering the derrick, and this guy from the other derrick is picking it up. वो हॉल कर रहा है उसको. तो एक तरफ से लोअरिंग स्लैकनिंग हो रही है, वो वहां से हॉल कर रहा है. आर्या वेस, दैट इज व्हाट दे आर डूइंग. नाउ दिस इज कॉल्ड एज पेयर ट्रोलिंग. So what is the advantage gained? With two derricks of two different vessels, they are able to encompass a larger area, so a larger catch, and therefore they are able to pick up. जब वो दोनों एक साथ आ जाते हैं, they are able to pick up together, so they can pick up more weight. So they could pick up to 60-70 tons, depending on the size of the derrick. That is the advantage. And then they, of course, share their booty. So this is called as pair trolling. So quite obviously, if you see, this is what we see mostly at sea. हमें ये नजर आता है, because we are on the high seas. So these fellows are doing high seas fishing. So they are catching the bigger fishes. They are not interested in the chutku fellows. They are not interested in rohus and all those. They are going for the bigger catch or the more expensive fellows. They'll go for the salmons. They'll go for the. They're not interested in pomfrets. Pomfrets and all are very small for them. They will not go for that. Their catch is going to be big fishes, bigger in size, because that will commensurate with the revenue for them. So these are called. That is why they're called as deep sea trawlers. इनको हम mid ocean में मिलते हैं इनको. But around the coast जो होते हैं वो vessels engaged in fishing, red over white वाले मिलेंगे. हमें green over white अराउंड द कोस्ट कमती मिलेंगे, मिलते हैं लेकिन कमती, 10-15 माइल तक मिल जाते हैं अराउंड द कोस्ट. बट उसके बियॉन्ड ये नहीं जाएंगे रेड ओवर वाइट वाले, उसके बियॉन्ड फिर ग्रीन ओवर वाइट वाले मिलेंगे हमें. We have to keep clear of both the fellows, green over white and red over white, the moment we see it, come what may. As per rule number 18 alpha, I have to keep clear. All right, chalo, let's stop here. Okay, I think this was quite clear. किसी को कोई डाउट तो नहीं है?
No, sir.
Okay, so next week I will take more classes.